Mama's Pies, and welcome back to Teachable Tuesday. It is a pleasure being here with you once again. Grace and Mercy did it again, woke me up and started me on my way. And if you're looking at me, He did the same for you. Let's tell that God that your time looks slow. Thank you for another precious day of life. Comment, like, and share. Everybody needs to hear an inspiring story for an encouraging message. Hit the notification bell so every time I upload content, you will be notified. And then subscribe and become part of this beautiful pie family. Good morning, Mama's Pies. Good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. So get out and enjoy it. And today we're going to come from the 101 favorite stories from the Bible. And this story is Jesus is Risen. A glorious morning. Jesus' faithful friends watched the crucifixion from a distance. In helpless misery, they listened hour after hour to his cries. It was heartbreaking to watch their beloved master die. Surely that day, as God's wrath against sin was poured on his own perfect Son, had been the hardest hour in human history. Could it be that only this week Jesus had triumphantly ridden into Jerusalem before cheering crowds? Now within 24 hours, he had been betrayed, tried, condemned, and crucified. To Jesus' followers, life seemed hopeless. Late on the afternoon of the crucifixion, two honorable men named Joseph and Nicodemus came to the cross. They had not been following Jesus openly because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders. These men who loved Jesus pulled out the nails that had been driven into his hands and feet by men who hated him. They wrapped his body in linens fragrant with sweet spices. Then they laid him in a tomb. The next day, some priests and Pharisees went to Pilate. They said, "This deceiver once said that in 3 days he would rise again. Now issue an order to have the tomb guarded. Otherwise, his disciples may come and steal his body, claiming that he had rose from the dead." That would be the worst deception of all. So Pilate commanded that the tomb must be guarded day and night. Very early the next morning, a great earthquake shook the tomb. A blinding light flashed on the sleepy soldiers standing guard. It was an angel from heaven, with a face like lightning and a robe as white as snow. The terror-stricken guard shook like a leaf before him, completely helpless. In power and great glory, Jesus rose from the dead. The angels rolled the huge stone away from the entrance and sat on it. Meanwhile, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and other women were coming towards the tomb. They were frightened when they saw the angel, but he said kindly, "Do not fear. I know you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen. Go quickly and tell his disciples." The woman fled from the tomb, trembling and speechless. Their hearts were filled with fear and great joy. And those stories you can find at Matthew 27:55 through 66, 28 1 through 10, Mark 16 1 through 14, Luke 24 1 through 49, and John 20 1 through 23. And the Bible reading says, "He was declared to be the Son of God with power according to the spirits of holiness by the resurrection from the dead." Romans 1 and 4. And the first question asks, who guarded the tomb. Yes, it was the soldiers that Pilate commanded to watch the tombs. And who rolled away the stone? That would have been God himself, with a mighty earthquake. And what did the angel say to the woman? To go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen. Thank God. So, Mama's Pies, that is our story of Jesus is risen, a glorious morning. And that is the picture. And I haven't been showing y'all the pictures, but that is the picture right there. Mama's Pies, it's always my pleasure. Thank you for joining me on Teachable Tuesday once again. I hope you enjoyed the story on today. Continue to pray for your families, pray for yourself, and pray for others. Hug yourself and tell yourself that you love you. Then you hug someone else and tell them that you love them. Remember to always meet people where they are. We're all not in the same place or in the same space. And you know what it is. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, God loves you, and I love you too. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Always live, love, laugh, and don't forget to pray. And remember, God has the plan, man has the problem, but the Bible has the solution. I'll talk to you later, Mama's Pies. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. See you later. Bye-bye.